I'm David P, the owner of David P TCG, basically of this website. For the people that still don't know it, we are a Dutch-based Pokemon website. We're also expanding into other TCGs, so basically now more than just one TCG. Today we're going to be talking about something sad. There was a Pokemon store that was broken into and a lot of money was stolen. And, this set me to think about, what could possibly happen, the risk of Pokemon, because nowadays we're talking about, values of cards going into the thousands, into the tens of thousands, into the hundreds of thousands. So, of course, it's going to attract a lot of people who have bad intentions, and things like this might happen. So let's dive right into the video to what I want to talk about and that we're going to watch. So let's check it out. Let's look at Let's look a little bit at this video.
Break-in at an Everett game shop. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise stolen, and now the owner says this could be the final straw.
And that's crazy. Like, just to think about that, guys. Like, the fact that you built something up over the years. You got inventory because you're a shop. You need to have some things in stock so that when people walk in, it's not just empty. You don't fire sale everything. You need to have some things in stock, and then it gets broken into, and it can kill your business, right? If your whole if you have an inventory of, let's say, like 50,000 euros and it's just being taken away, right? Even if it's 100,000, even if half of your inventory is taken away, you got rent to pay, you got people to pay, you got staff to pay, you got electricity bills to pay, like all of these stuff you need to pay. And if that much money is being stolen, yeah, of course it's gonna have crazy effects. I also see here $265 for Journey Together. I hope that's enhanced booster box and not just a regular booster box. Alright, let's keep on watching. So here we can see the thieves. Like, I don't know, I guess this is the front door, right? Or it's just from the back. I guess it's from the back even. So they got in through the back, I guess, because I see here that this doesn't really look like a street. It looks more like the back office or whatever. So I guess they got in through the back.
You see it right here, caught on camera. A person smashing through an Everett game.
Just tried to kick a glass.
Person smashing through. You see it right here, caught on camera. A person smashing through an Everett gaming store, stealing thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards and other collectibles.
Oh wait, it is the street. Excuse me. Sorry, I did see it wrong. So it is just the front. He just kicked in the door, or he managed to smash the door in, or whatever. I can see here now rain in the street, so he did get in through the front door.
Joining us tonight at 11 o'clock, Eric Thomas here in studio.
Let's
Meanwhile, the owner of that store furious that break-ins like this continue to happen across the region. Cairo 7's own Jake Chapman talking with that owner tonight. And Jake, he told you if this happens to his store again, he'll likely have to move.
You could see where a thief smashed through to get inside this Everett gaming store.
So you can see, you have a very protected store, right? But it's almost like a jewelry store nowadays. Like, if you compare the prices, the stock that's in there in that shop, it's almost, if you walk away with these products, and these are very liquid products. Pokemon is very liquid, right? Of course, if you have PSA slaps, you can you can report the PSA at this specific number, this specific shirt, as they call it. It's stolen or whatever, but yeah, like, maybe it's already moved, maybe it's already sold, maybe it's sold overseas, you know what I mean? So it's so hard to find these, right? To go after the product, because there's just so much on the market. If it's just a one-of-one diamond, of course it makes sense. It's not getting sold easily, right? But stuff like this is just so liquid, and it also sets me to think, like, is my stuff very good protected? I've been thinking about it through the beginning, insurances, cameras, etc. You know what I mean? So really, don't take it for granted.
And this isn't the only store in Western Washington that's picking up thousands of dollars worth of damages, while thieves take off with cards worth thousands more.
So you got it through the front door.
Happened in a matter of seconds. As surveillance video from Mugu Games last Thursday shows someone breaking in the store and try to make off with valuable Pokemon cards, which we see this person was willing to go great lengths for.
Went back outside, grabbed an axe is what it looked like.
Yeah, so he couldn't get it open because he tried to kick it in. Of course, it doesn't really work, so good job, man. You're very smart. And then I guess he went to get a tool. I guess this is the owner of the store, so, sorry for that to happen.
Came in, smashed the window, grabbed some stuff.
Yeah, now he got an axe, of course.
Owner Michael Dorn says in total, over $40,000 worth of Pokemon cards were stolen.
And you just have to imagine, right? Like, it's 40,000 euros, right? And he was, I don't know if he took any other things, but what I understand from now, he only took this. And this was 40,000. Of course, it might have been the most expensive. We probably knew where it was, etc. But still, 40,000 euros just in one corner is crazy.
$40,000 worth of Pokemon cards were stolen, including one card.
Like, this is crazy. Like, if it's probably just only slabs. I'm assuming it's only slabs, right? It's only cards, because I can see that it's mainly used for cards, right? If I see what's left over and whatnot. But 40,000 euros in cards, that's crazy, man.
Worth over $4 grand alone.
We feel like he was targeting a specific card because he left a lot of other high value cards that were around there.
Yeah, so he probably went in the day before, looked around or whatever, like a couple weeks before, he knew what was in stock, and then afterwards went in to get it.
Sadly, Dorn says this isn't new.
We've been broken into 4 times.
4 times already. Imagine, you're just a guy who's trying to, or you're just a company who's trying to build up, you know, you're doing a great job, you're working hard every day, because trust me, it's a shitload of work if you have a storefront like this, right? You have bills to pay, and this is the 4th time you get broken into.
Been armed robbed
fucking
once.
crazy.
We've had multiple snatch and grabs of thousands of dollars worth of product.
And his store isn't the only one in Washington this
That's
week
crazy.
cleaning up thousands of dollars worth of damage.
So this
I
is
was
another
watching
story.
it in real time. It's a
Damn.
little frustrating.
But that's the thing with Pokemon, right? Like, you can just grab a trash bag or whatever, and you grab a couple of products, and within no time you have like a crazy amount of value in your trash bag, because Pokemon is very relatively small, right? If you look at how big a slab is or how big a booster box is, and you already have 1,000 euros worth of product.
And a little scary, have some dude, you know, grabbing all the stuff off the shelves.
But Dorn says what really has him frustrated is the lack of accountability when it comes to those who've been caught stealing from him and other businesses, which he feels is why others keep leaving.
I mean, there's a reason why businesses are moving out of Snohomish County, Washington. Just, it's, you know, I'm here at a...
So people are forced to move to other places, of course, which makes sense, right? If you're in a place where everything gets broken into, like it's a very frequent thing, you're gonna have to move. But yeah, you know how, like, they have families, they have kids to go to school, whatever, you know, like all of these things. It's like crazy to think about that. Or maybe they have to move online. I guess that would be the other thing. But yeah, like, I guess they are very old school, or they have a certain business model that's working. For example, it's just a store. Moving to online for people who have done it a certain way their whole life, it's crazy.
Every day, and nowadays I feel targeted.
That's why he worries if nothing changes.
My lease is another 4 years. I'm really thinking about, when my lease is up, about moving elsewhere.
A move.
Yeah,
no
so he has
own-
a contract where he's working at, where it says like, yeah, I signed a contract, because that's how it works normally when you rent out buildings, right? It's not just for a month or half a year, it's most often like for multiple years. Yeah. Imagine you rent, he still has another 4 years to go. Imagine how demotivating that is, right? Like, you're building up motivation, you're working every day, and then something like this happens, and everything you've been doing for the past month, or past couple of months, years, whatever, it's just gone just within a flick of a second. And you still got 4 years left, and you need to, because you got a contract, you need to work your ass off, you still need to pay the bills, so it's crazy, man.
Wants to make.
I don't want to, but at some point, this town becomes very not business friendly.
Yeah.
We did reach out.
That makes total sense what he's saying, and I feel, you know, my condolences to that this keep on happening to you. That it's the 4th time. I watched this video now, also the first time with you guys, but it's crazy, man. 40,000 euros. It happened multiple times. Let's say more than 100,000 euros is stolen from this guy. Just a man who's just trying to build up his business, probably with his wife together, or with, you know, a group of people. It's crazy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, this type of content where we also kind of react to the news, different things. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and maybe we can do this more often. Thank you anyway for watching. See you next time.